Welcome to Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel. So in this video, I talk about the Tesla stock price prediction and analysis for the target high and target low for the next week. So today is February 4th to 2023. This is based on the six trend line prediction model for Tesla. This is a monthly chart. This is a weekly chart. So in the last 2 weeks, there's a big increase in the Tesla stock price. So in last week, I focused on the preparing Uping stock online store. So I didn't make a video last week. So you can see this Tesla has a very big significant increase of the stock price during the last 2 weeks. And this, you see on this weekly chart is even above this the top trend line. So for this kind of charts, when it breaks through this top trend line, that means it has a very strong increasing momentum. For this kind of increasing momentum, when it increases even much higher than this top trend line, that means it has a very strong increasing momentum, and it has a potential increase, a significant increase outside of this top trend line. So it implies it's a big increase for the Tesla stock price. And last week, it also increased significantly. It has almost increased from this point. If you said it's about $134 to about $200 at the peak of the last week. So it's almost increased about $65. Not if you're not including this point, but compared to this point, is almost increased about $90. So that's a lot of increase, and so many people will be interested in what will happen next week. So last week, there's just several days in this new month during the later of a week last week. So it just started several days for this February, and it opened here, and it still can carry over this kind of increasing momentum and increase to this yellow trend line. So this is the yellow trend line on the monthly chart. It could become the monthly peak for the monthly high for this month. But since right now it still have a very strong increasing momentum, so it may still trying to fight around this range and doesn't want to drop, but it may tries to still pushes up to this this yellow trend line is about $200, $203. It will still trying to push to this $204 again, and tries to break through this. It have this kind of a possibility. So if it still have a very strong increasing momentum, it may have a continuous increase to even increase it to this to about $225 around that range. It may not exactly reach this point. So based on another model, I will show you another trend map model. So that possible potential high, monthly high, it may increase it to about $225. So but you know it's still between this kind of yellow trend line, even though it will still have a very strong increasing momentum, but because it's also increased to above this yellow trend line, so for the longer term or mid term, it may still have a tendency to drop down below this yellow trend line. This price is about $123. So if it dropped below this trend line, it will have a tendency to drop it down even to this blue trend line. So it's about $140.6. So early next week, it may still carry over the increasing momentum and may still have a little bit more increasing momentum. And if you check this daily, and last Friday, last Friday it opened here and also have big increase and dropped down below this 2 yellow trend lines. So when it dropped down below this yellow trend line, it may still have a tendency to even drop it down to this yellow trend line, below this yellow trend line, or may drop it down to this $185. So depends if it's still depends on how well it opened. It may open around this price or may open above that. If it opened high around this $196, and it may push it up to $201, and it will still go down for early next week. So depends on where it is opened. So the early next week, the fluctuation range is about this $185 and $201, and it may, if it doesn't drop it below this $189.98, then it will still have a much higher increasing momentum, and then it will fluctuate above this $189.98. So if it still can fluctuate above this yellow trend line, so that means it still have the very strong increasing momentum, and it will have a much higher tendency to even increase it up. For this kind of a continuous increase, we still need to be cautious because this kind of a range for monthly chart, it right now is fluctuated around here. The increasing momentum and the decreasing momentum may still have a fight, and but right now it will carry over this kind of more stronger increasing momentum. But be careful trying to take a look at that. Don't let the stock price drop it down even below this yellow trend line. And if we take another model, that's a trade map model. So for example, this is a monthly chart, this is a daily chart, and you can see the monthly chart right now. There's a big support here, $158. There's another support around here, and this one is also around $181.9, 182, basically it's about $182. So it's also, there's a support here. So right now it's still above this support range, so there's a tendency to increase the Tesla stock price to increase to this $224, $224.8. So it will have the high possibility to reach this target high. And depends if we continuously monitor that, and if it goes to this range, and then it depends on the increasing momentum, it will still have very strong increasing momentum. It may still goes up, and then has a very good reversal and trying to recover and have a good increase and rebound. But just need to be careful because there's still a gap here. The monthly chart, there's a still gap here. So if it drops below this $182, and it may still have a tendency to, for this month, to still drop it down to this $158.6. So from this trade map, almost all this kind of dots yellow becomes yellow and blue. There's no red dot here, so that means it has a very good increasing trend, increasing momentum. So for this kind of dots that doesn't have this red dots, so that means it will have a much stronger increasing momentum and a more sustained increasing trend. So if you are interested in this kind of analysis and prediction, you are welcome to subscribe to Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel or watch more video in YouTube. And all these prediction models, but including the Uping High-Low Pro model and the prediction model and the trade map models, all these models are available in upingstock.com online store. and you can also visit watch the last video, so that shows all the details and the descriptions about the Uping stock online store. Thanks for watching.